Hello everybody, Venom here, and welcome to part 2 of my reaction video to Fall of Reach. I'm really surprised so far by this movie, guys. The first part was harsher than I expected. Master Chief just survived the genetic and physical manipulations of the Spartan program, so I'm hyped to see the rest of his backstory right here, right now. Let's go.
Duty, honor, self-sacrifice.
We were 14 when we lost almost half of our comrades to augmentation failures.
That's fucked up.
Death does not diminish these qualities in a soldier. We shall remember our dead. Honors, attention!
Kids I grew up with, never said goodbye to.
We commit the bodies of our fallen to space.
I still remember their names. The deaths affected each of us differently. Fire teams came and went, but core loyalties and friendships endure, even beyond death. Of course, it didn't sit well with John.
Where are you taking my men?
Let them go, squad leader. They can't fight anymore. They don't belong here.
What happens to them?
The Navy takes care of its own. Their minds are still sharp, and our war effort can always use soldiers for less physical duties.
Right, because in the last episode, the AI mentioned how just surviving isn't enough, right? Like, some will not recover physically from the Spartan training, even if they did survive. If they're alive, they're not in any fit way to operate in the battlefield. So yeah, like, on top of the 27 children they lost that just flat out died, another portion on top of that just can't become soldiers, so that's fucked up.
John never left anyone behind, not if he could help it.
Was there something else, son?
Sir, I'm squad leader. Members of my unit died. What should I have done to keep that from happening?
117, John. What your class went through, that any of you survived at all, is a testament to your strength. Walk with me. A leader must be ready to send the men under his command to their deaths. Your duty is to the mission.
I'm sorry, sir, but I fail to see how that applies to this situation.
The lesson is sacrifice. It is acceptable to spend lives when necessary, squad leader. What is not acceptable is to waste said lives.
Which was this, sir? Spent or wasted?
Get some rest, squad leader.
Yeah, that's a tough one to judge, man, because, like, you could look at it from both sides, right? Like, they were definitely wasted in the sense that they didn't die on the battlefield or die, like, doing their duty or anything. But at the same time, what the UNSC needed them to be, they just couldn't reach that level, right? So it is a tough one. I like that. I like the lore of Halo a lot. Like, I know now why it's so popular. There's so much lore. Like, there's so much more to the games. I'm surprised by that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised by that.
What did Mendez say?
Not much.
Let me guess. Something about duty and sucking it up.
That sounds nothing like him. Like your owl.
It sounds exactly like him. Me and Kells are going to the shooting range later. You in?
No, I'm going to hit the gym.
John was still processing our losses, emotionally and physically. For weeks after augmentation, every bone in our bodies ached. Our eyes throbbed and bled. We got headaches, fell down, clumsy in our new skins. Dr. Halsey told us our brains would have to relearn how to work with our new bodies, learn how to use new strength and speed.
Oh, that's an interesting thought to have, right? Because like we never think about that when we say like, oh, like genetically enhanced soldiers or shit. But like, yeah, like let's say like you go to bed tonight, right, and you wake up the next day with like super strength and super speed. How would your brain react to it? Like, would you be able automatically to be able to use those abilities 100%? Like, probably not, right? Like, we're born with the ability to walk, but it takes a while for us to be able to walk without eating shit on the ground, you know? Interesting. I like that. That is a more like realistic way to look at something unrealistic, but yeah, I like that. That's interesting. You will need to train.
Easy. And it was frustrating.
ODSTs.
The thing about John is that he really only knew 3 ways to react to people.
What a loser.
If you were his superior officer, he obeyed you. If you were in his squad, he would die for you. But if you were a threat, then God help you.
Ow. That landing was painful, man.
Heart rate steady, pulse level. He's barely breaking a sweat.
What is he doing?
What we built him to do. He's winning.
I'm gonna stop this now.
How is his adrenaline level, I wonder?
Attention!
And he was going for the kill there.
Please. Your workout is over for today.
Sir, those men. Was this a test?
You engaged and neutralized the threat, squad leader.
They started it. I was defending myself. But still, they were fellow soldiers.
People die. Sacrifice is a necessary consequence of war.
Did he kill them?
Sir, they were wasted, not spent. Because of me.
Your priorities are to follow orders and to preserve your life and the lives of your team. Is that clear, squad leader?
Yes, sir.
Holy shit, he murdered. God damn.
We heard what happened. Everyone on the ship did. It was an accident. That didn't make it any easier for John.
And also, it does make sense that the other corps of the UNSC look down on the Spartans because, like, they are a weird program in the overall structure of their military, right? Like, it's basically like a top secret project that's kind of like frowned upon for kind of good reasons, to be honest. So, like, it's kind of dumb that they bully the kids, though. If I know there's a group of super soldiers in my academy, I'm not gonna start shit with them. You know, I'm gonna befriend them, man. Like, come on. The fuck you doing?
Apologies, Doctor, but I've been attempting to decode a transmission from the planet Harvest.
And?
It's fragmented and incomplete, and it stopped repeating.
Harvest? That's the fucking planet from Halo Wars, right? The first one. Okay. I like how it all ties up together. I like that very much.
Show me what you have.
That's the that's the flood.
Gods. Deja, give me a feed from Harvest.
Scanning spectrum.
Anything. A comm station, a news feed, a grain elevator, damn it.
Not found. It may be interference, or a problem with the slipspace beacon relays. Harvest is on a 12-hour signal delay.
Get Mendez, but keep scanning Harvest. I'm accelerating the schedule. I want to test in a combat mission.
Ma'am, that's needlessly aggressive.
I disagree. Brass wants Spartans deployed, and so do I.
They're gonna deploy the Spartans on Harvest? What?
There's a mission Oni has been saving for the right team.
Wait, is that gonna spoil Halo Wars for me? I hope not. It's kinda too late now. Whatever.
Colonel Robert Watts earned his rank in the UNSC, but in 2512 he went turncoat, and now leads the insurrectionist forces in the Eridanus system.
Okay.
Watts has spent 12 years leading raids against UNSC targets, killing civilians and military alike. We have intel that Watts is planning to attack medical satellites in the outer colonies.
Recently, one of Watts' men cut a deal with Oni. We have known for some time that Watts' forces were launching from the Eridanus asteroid belt. But there are millions of rocks scattered over billions of kilometers.
Our informant did not know the exact location. However, he did know that the freighter Leyden is a supply vessel. Mendez.
Leyden is set to leave dock in 6 hours for routine engine recertification. And yet, she's been loaded with enough food and water to supply a small city. Spartans, you will be dropped at the Eridanus 2 space docks. You will be dressed the same as members of the Leyden crew. Once in the base, you will infiltrate the installation and take Watts alive, if you can.
They would have detected a UNSC ship. They wouldn't detect us.
Be prepared for anything. Finally, squad leader, you are hereby promoted to Petty Officer 3rd Class.
Alright, alright. First mission.
Everything went off without a hitch. Before long, we were safe in the microgravity well. We can never get shut-eye before a mission. What are you doing?
Scanning freight and shipping documents.
Read it to me. That'll put me to sleep.
10 hours out, Blue Team. We'll rotate sleep cycles. Find anything, Kelly?
Everything. Leyden doesn't have a shipboard AI, and their security is a joke.
Course setting.
We've got a loose trajectory into the belt, but no final destination.
Meaning insurgents don't even trust their own people.
Keep digging, and wake me in 4. I'll take over watch.
Also, I can't remember, but in my last episode of Halo Legends, I know some of his squad members die. Kelly doesn't. I remember Kelly doesn't. Sam does die though, right? I can't remember. I'll need to go look back, but I know he loses some of his men during the mission there to retrieve Halsey from the Covenant ship.
Where did everyone go?
John? Where were you when we needed you?
That's fucked up.
I'm up. What have you got?
I picked up where Kelly left off, and I found something odd in the ship's manifest. Hidden in the standard rations, there's a single crate of cigars, steaks, and chocolates. Luxury items.
That crate is going to Watts.
Precisely what I was thinking.
Follow me. Stay quiet. Blend in. Kelly, get a bearing on that crate.
On the monorail, headed towards the tallest building in town.
Only the best for Colonel Watts.
Nav marker at 443 meters and holding.
Top floor. Helmets on. Move out.
So they don't have the full Spartan armor yet. That is interesting. Like it looks like some kind of infiltration armor. That's cool.
Fresh badge, Colonel.
It was going well. We felt good. We got cocky. Well, I did.
That's not good. Being cocky ain't good.
Damn! Look out!
John! John, can you hear me?
That should have been me.
Secure the area.
The biofoam will keep your guts where they belong till we get home. It's going to hurt.
That was stupid, John. Queen doesn't sacrifice everything to collect a pawn.
All the pieces go back in the same box when the game is done. You hit?
Nope. I'm lucky. Some idiot caught my bullet for me.
Do not make me laugh right now.
I like that about John, that the fact that he lost like so many friends during the Spartan training, that he really wants to save everybody on his squad now. That does make a lot of sense.
Won't take me alive. My men will come for you.
Empty the crate. Sam, load the cargo.
Cargo? Unhand me, boy. I don't know who or what you are, but I know two things, son. One, none of you are getting out alive. And two, I am absolutely not getting in that damned box.
Doesn't matter what you say, man. That guy tried to be a badass so hard. It's like, you're not taking me. I'm not getting you to the. Yes to both of these, my boy. Yes to both of these.
We believe we had dealt the insurrection a mortal blow. Maybe we did. But everything was about to change.
Who's that?
Uniform says Keys. Maybe he's here to interrogate Watts?
Young Keys.
Nice work, 117. John, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Have we met?
A long time ago. You wouldn't remember. You were just a kid fighting in the dust. Now you're a warrior, and just in the nick of time.
Sir?
You'll know soon enough. Dismissed.
Amphitheater Spartans, on the double.
What do you think it is? Insurrection revenge strike?
It's something else. Something big.
Covenant?
At ease, Spartans. I am Vice Admiral Stanforth. This is Harvest. Population of 3 million. A peaceful and productive farming world. On February 3rd, at 14:23 hours, the Harvest orbital platform made long-range radar contact with this object. After that, all contact with Harvest was lost.
Yep.
Command assembled a battle group. What they found was all that was left of Harvest. 3 million lives lost. The colony burned to ash. Power like humanity has never seen. Then, they encountered this. A starship of unknown design. It destroyed the Vostok in Arabia in under a minute, using highly advanced weapons and impenetrable shielding. The Heracles escaped into slip space with substantial damage and brought this intel back. They will not negotiate. They will not communicate. They cannot be reasoned or bartered with.
We had just fought the insurrectionists. stopped a plot to murder millions, only to realize that this could be the very end of humankind. Period.
Humanity will fight back. We've already seen that we cannot do it with the blunt instrument of a fleet. We need the surgical precision of a scalpel. The Spartan program is that scalpel. We received a message before the attack, in UEG base English. Play the message, Beowulf.
Humans, your destruction is the will of the gods, and we are their instrument.
Dude, imagine like imagine if that shit happened in real life, like, you're right? Like you get aliens descending on like Earth and they're like, God wills you to be destroyed. You're gonna be like, whoa, wait a second, bro. Like, first of all, aliens, that's fucked up. First of all, God, like, he truly exists. Holy shit. That's crazy. All right. I like how
Kelly
that came around.
087 of Blue Team. Mission debrief. Kelly 087 of Blue Team. Mission debrief. We were on the Commonwealth, en route to Kai Seti 4. When we weren't in cryo, we were all crammed into the bunk room. There was always more prep, more planning.
Ah, damn it!
You're still dropping your shoulder.
I know!
Let's go again.
Does Project Mjolnir mean anything to anyone?
Wait, I've read you guys mentioned that project in the comments. Can't remember what it is though. Mjolnir. Is that like a Spartan suit or something? I don't know if I'm supposed to know what it is.
Gotta be some kind of weapon. Brass isn't very imaginative with code names.
Spartan 117, report to the bridge.
Yes, ma'am. Sam, get everyone ready. On the double.
You heard the petty officer. Dog the distractions and into uniform, Spartans.
Mjolnir is the name of Thor's hammer, right? I think.
As we scrambled to get ready, John was dragged into a pissing contest between Dr. Halsey and the captain.
Ma'am, Captain Wallace.
There it is again.
Doctor, that puts our ghost at 80 million clicks. Even if it were a ship, and I don't concur that it is, it would take an hour to get within weapons range. Besides, it's disappeared again.
Captain, it is my recommendation that we go to battle stations.
We have plenty of time. Unless there's something you're not telling us.
This is not widely known, Captain, but the alien ships at Harvest disappeared, then reappeared much closer.
An intra-system jump.
We believe so, Spartan.
Not possible. I can tell you that slipstream space simply cannot be navigated that accurately.
You mean we cannot navigate it with that kind of accuracy?
Yeah.
We'll take the dropship. I will see these Spartans make it to Project Mjolnir.
All hands to battle stations. This is not a drill. Reactors to 90%, come about to course 125. All hands, brace for impact.
Ooh, hello. That's a big boy right there, holy shit.
We were being hunted down like dogs. Our only chance was whatever was down in that testing facility.
Ooh.
They call themselves the Covenant.
Yeah, baby. They do. Can get past those shields.
Energy shields. That's amazing.
Bring the ship around, and arm the Mac.
That's a big boy cannon.
Unlike the missiles, the Mac Round 101 is an unguided projectile, so the firing solution has to be perfectly aligned to hit.
No luck. Did it go through? That's not a cool death. Man, space freaks me the fuck out, man. Like the thought of being
Ready another Mac round.
out in space.
Mac system destroyed, Captain.
The Commonwealth carries nuclear missiles, correct?
Detonation at this range would destroy us as well.
Excuse me, sir. The alien tactics have been unnecessarily vicious. They didn't have to take that second Mac round. In my opinion, sir, they would engage anything that challenged them. They're sending a message.
Longsword Squadron Delta. Get those ships into the black, boys. And buy us some time.
Roger that, sir. On our way.
Arm the nuclear warhead.
Shit's
Proximity
about to go
detonator,
nuclear.
100 meters. Fire! Three, two. Power us back up. Slowly.
Sensors coming back on. All longsword interceptors vaporized. Covenant chip? Intact, sir.
No.
It is moving off though, sir. Most likely to make repairs.
I have my orders to get you and yours to Kai City 4 at all costs. As we execute a flyby orbit, your dropship will take you and your crew planetside. If the Covenant return, we will lure them away.
That's a gorgeous looking planet.
Materials testing facility to incoming Pelican. Identified.
This is Dr. Catherine Halsey, Damascus clearance 197371 Alpha.
Doctor, you are cleared for landing. Pad 4.
This is Project Mjolnir.
What is it?
Mjolnir wasn't just weapons tech. It was Halsey's endgame, her force multiplier. We were only half of the plan. The armor was the other.
The armor shell is a multi-layer alloy of remarkable strength. An onboard computer connects with your neural interface to continually track tactical information. And the inner structure is composed of a new reactive metal liquid crystal that is amorphous, yet fractally scales and amplifies force.
Ma'am, so you're saying this exoskeleton enhances both the wearer's strength and speed?
Yes, 104, by a multiple of 5.
Sign me up!
And the drawbacks, ma'am?
Wait. If that shit increases speed, why the fuck do Master Chief move so goddamn slowly in the games? Why?
This system is so reactive that our previous tests with unaugmented volunteers ended in failure. The amplified movements broke their bones, tore their muscles. Their own agony-induced spasms killed them. But you are not normal humans. Your enhanced musculature and skeletons should be enough to allow you to harness the armor's power. Now, I'll need a volunteer.
I'll do it. I'll be first.
I thought you might.
I like that Oh, I like that, because the Spartan armor is supposed to be really powerful, right? I was kind of like wondering sometimes, like, why don't they just mass produce these and send them to all the soldiers? Obviously, like, you need to be like physically modified to even be able to withstand the suit. Like that is a good reason why like these suits aren't shipped out to every soldier, basically. All right.
Of course, John volunteered. He was always the first to explore the unknown for the rest of us.
Move very slowly, deliberately. The armor cannot be powered down. The response cannot be scaled back.
It's shifting.
Each suit has a gel-filled layer to regulate temperature and fit. John, ready for your first step?
Yes, ma'am.
We couldn't watch, but we couldn't turn away. It felt like the entire fate of humanity lay in one step.
Hell yeah, the first step of the chief.
It's lighter than I expected.
Easy now. Well, how does it feel?
Like I was made to wear it, ma'am.
John was right.
Hell yeah.
He was made to wear it. We all were.
Oh, I like that, man. They look badass now.
Spartans, this is what we've trained our entire lives to do. If we lose here, we lose everything. Let's send our own message.
Sir, yes, sir! Commonwealth to Dr. Halsey.
I'm here, Captain.
The Covenant ship is moving. They'll be on us inside 10 minutes. I'm sorry, Doctor. It looks as if you're on your own.
Dr. Halsey, let us take a shot. We're the best possible option. Your only option. Blue team is ready, and you know it.
John was right, and Halsey either did know it, or at least knew better than to argue.
Godspeed, John.
I'm just saying, you could have volunteered Red Team instead.
You want me to pull over? Let you out right here?
As Chief Mendes would say, it's a long walk home.
Look, you know I trust you and everything, but how are we supposed to take on a Covenant ship in a Pelican? Drown them in our blood?
I was thinking, the Commonwealth's Pelicans are carrying nukes.
Nukes won't even scratch them.
No, not from outside their ship.
That's right. We can't beat them with brute force, remember? Scalpels. Surgical precision. We're small enough they won't see us coming. I hope. Gear up.
Hell yeah, they're gonna blow it up from the inside.
Course can be tracked via our HUD.
You heard this plan? And we're still doing it.
I think it's a great plan. I seriously love this plan.
I'm on board. I love this plan.
I love it too.
All right, here we go.
John, if we miss...
We won't.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Dropping from space for the first time. That's his trademark move right there, boys.
The turrets. The shields have to at least iris for them to fire.
We time this right and we're behind their shields.
We time it wrong, we're smoking.
Sam, Kelly, with me. Fred, Linda, take the other side. We'll rendezvous somewhere in the middle.
Oh shit.
On my mark. Mark! Go, go, go!
I'm not going to make it!
Gotcha.
Everyone makes it.
That is interesting because like there's a huge focus in that movie on everybody's making it, right? And on the Halo Legends episode that I watched, not everybody makes it. Like he loses like a lot of his squad. Actually, I think he loses 2 of them. Can't remember.
I need intel.
I've got Cherenkov radiation readings from all over the ship.
Could be anything.
Agreed. But the largest reading is coming from the center, likely the ship's reactor.
Sam, you take point. Kelly in the middle, guiding the way. I'll bring up the rear.
The pressure doors were immense. The ceilings were 3 meters high, the air thick and oily. Different symbols, different languages. Oni had theorized the Covenant was more than just one race. This helped confirm it.
Oh, this is the first contact. This is pretty fucking cool, man. They don't even know what they're up against. Let's hope they don't meet jackal snipers first.
They aren't bulletproof. Good to know.
Poor Grunt.
Collect samples. Tissue, armor, weapons. Oni will want it.
Think we should have tried communicating?
They understood us just fine.
Come on. We don't know what else is on the way.
Clear.
What the fuck is that? Oh yeah. There we go.
My heart stopped when Sam took the shot in the chest.
Yeah, that's not when he dies.
I'm okay. Just burns like nothing else.
You'll be fine, but Biophone won't steal this.
That was stupid, Sam.
You did the same thing for me.
That was different.
They can't afford to lose you, John.
This is the source of the radiation spike. I have no idea what it is.
Doesn't matter as long as it explodes. I'll arm the warhead. You two.
Contact!
Hey, shield boys.
Got shields.
Only in the front.
Hell yeah. I like the combat.
John, finish arming that warhead.
I like the combat in the Fall of Reach because it's less anime, all out, crazy fucking action like in Halo Legends. It fits the franchise better, right? I like it.
I'll seal the door. John, finish arming that warhead.
I remember thinking that no matter how dark the future got, we could face it as a team.
Warhead countdown set. Let's move.
Or so I thought.
You guys should get moving.
You guys? You're not coming?
Kelly.
No! We don't leave anyone behind!
My suit is breached. I step into that vacuum, and I'm dead anyway.
No. No! We don't leave anyone behind!
He's not staying to die, Kelly. He's staying to fight.
Go! Our new friends aren't gonna wait for us to argue.
I know Spartans don't cry, but for once, I was glad for the helmet. Sam was our first loss since augmentation.
It's also very cool because it ties to one of the first lessons that Chief learned, right? Like when you ask, like, what's the difference between wasting people and sacrifice? And he accepted that move from Sam because at that moment, that's not wasting his life. That is making a sacrifice to get something out of it. I like that a lot. That shows him evolve and becoming the super soldier that he ends up becoming. That's very cool.
We thought training, augmentation, armor made us untouchable, invulnerable, immortal. Blue team. We were wrong. We were children. This was the only thing John was ever afraid of. Losing one of us. And we knew we weren't finishing this fight. We were just getting started.
Yep.
I was 14 then. All I can think about was that day. Sam carved our mark into the world. Right here in the wilderness, before it was all burned.
For Sam. For Sam.
Sam fell first. And yet he showed us that the Covenant could be killed. Sam proved we could win this war. Every battle won is built on the foundation of that sacrifice. If we survive this, it's because Sam showed us the way. Chief?
Sam was my friend. He was my brother. He was our brother. Last time we were here, I asked Sam to trust me to take us home, to follow me. Will you trust me now? Will you follow me?
Oh, fuck. That was good, man. That was very good. I liked that a lot. I loved seeing more about Halsey, Chief, and his squad. That was very enjoyable. It fills up a lot of like blind spots that I had in the lore of the games. That was pretty cool. I can't wait to see if we see more of his squad in Halo 4 and 5. I'm assuming the answer to that is yes. I don't know why he would have been separated from his squad during the events of Halo 1 to 3. But still, I hope we see them again. I don't think they all died, right? I don't think so. Alright guys, thanks for suggesting the Fall of Reach to me. That was amazing. What do we have next? Well, while I'm still waiting for Halo 3 ODST to come out on the MCC, I'm gonna take a look at Halo Evolutions next, boys. So, big hype for that. That will be all for today, though. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.